The superhero pose: channel a better version of yourself. Everyone has an inner superhero, but to harness this power, you need to tap into a part of yourself that you may not have tapped in before. The superhero pose helps you tap into that power so you can channel a better version of yourself. Stand like a superhero. Ever watched an American series called Grey's Anatomy? If yes, you could probably recall a prominent character named Amelia. In one of the scenes, Amelia was seen by a colleague doing an unusual pose before performing complex surgery. She was standing tall, feet spread apart, her hands on her hips, and her chin high up in the air. When asked what she was doing, Amelia replied that it was something she does to boost her confidence, something that her mentors taught her before she began professional practice as a neurosurgeon. Could there be a scientific basis for this claim? How can a simple tweak boost one's confidence? Is there some truth to the effects of the superhero pose? Or is it just a fad? If you're curious as I was, keep watching the video, and let's try to find out. What is the superhero pose? Are you an artist, a singer, a performer, a public speaker, or a neurosurgeon? Or simply somebody who feels that the nature of your work requires you to do perfect work each time? It does not matter what career you are into or what task you are performing at work. According to study, the superhero pose, alongside other power poses, can help you boost your confidence and perform better at your job. The idea behind the superhero pose, and other power poses, is simple. Our actions, no matter how negligible they seem to be, can affect how we think and feel about ourselves. Therefore, it's highly likely that our tiniest actions can have a significant impact on our minds. That's why many scientists believe that by doing the Wonder Woman pose, anyone can boost their self-confidence, even if it's just for a tiny bit. The superhero pose and your confidence. People who lack confidence often feel like they are stuck in a rut. And they often do and remain there unless they do something about it. And it might come as a surprise to you, but all of us get to experience self-doubt and lack of self-confidence at some point in our lives. That's why it's important to understand where our lack of confidence stems from. If you have self-doubts, take a moment and try to understand yourself more. Your possible lack of confidence may be coming from different contexts, like feeling like your support system is lacking, comparing yourself to others and often assuming that they're better than you. You have had an embarrassing experience before, making you less confident in doing the same thing again. You're fearful that people will judge you for how you look, how you speak, how you think, etc. You feel insecure about your physical appearance. You are fearful of the unknown. Then think about this: when you are confident, you can channel a better version of yourself. Confidence allows you to focus your energy more on what truly matters and less on things that are not worthy of your time. When you are confident, there is something in you that radiates positivism and hope in whatever you do, whenever, wherever. Does the superhero pose increase testosterone? Scientifically speaking, the answer is yes and no. Research reveals that when an individual assumes a powerful character or persona, the testosterone-cortisol balance of the brain changes. An increase in testosterone is linked to a confidence boost, while the decrease in cortisol level means a drop in stress and anxiety levels. In other words, power poses, like the superhero pose, are small mind hacks we can use to our advantage. With power poses, we can trick our brains into believing that we can do anything, regardless of how difficult or challenging it may be. Deal with your social fears once and for all. You probably don't know that public speaking is a fear that many people have. Most people are uncomfortable with the idea of putting themselves out there to be judged by others. But this irrational notion puts people at a disadvantage, as it limits one's capabilities and interferes with performance. Could you be one of them? If yes, then think about this: your social fear could be the only thing that stands in the way of you reaching your goals and achieving your dreams. But it doesn't mean you can't do anything about it. For many people, overcoming fear is an ongoing process. That's why it's important to learn how to deal with your fears, social anxiety included, in a way that works for you. The superhero pose helps you manage social fears and anxiety because it allows you to focus your energy on more positive thoughts instead of worrying about the unknown. Ready to be your own superhero? You may have an entirely different profession than that of Grey Anatomy's Amelia. Still, it does not mean that you cannot apply the superhero pose in your day-to-day activities. Asked to talk in front of an audience? Asked to negotiate with a client? Faced with a tough decision? Challenged by a toddler? These are just some of the opportunities where you can apply the superhero pose so you can regain your confidence and start winning. Remember this, the human brain remains a mystery up to this very day. Who knows the full extent of its capabilities? The superhero pose is one of the little things you can do to tap into your own brain power, so why not use it to your advantage? Let us hear your thoughts. Post your personal experiences or comments on the superhero pose. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're rolling out tons of content about productivity, self-improvement, and motivation in the next few weeks, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.